I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this new trend, Memphis Design. Hey, my name is Cody. I'm a designer, and I recently built this studio. It's my design studio, and a lot of people have been asking me, what do you call this type of design? To be honest with you, I haven't even known the answer to that question until recently. After research and research and research, I've finally found a subcategory that I believe that this style of design belongs in, and it's called Memphis. Spoiler alert, Memphis Design was not originated in Memphis, Tennessee. Man, I've got light bulbs out. How unprofesh. So in the 1980s, there were groups of designers that were coming together from around the world to create experimental things. And this particular look, the Memphis Design, was a group of designers based out of Milan, Italy. And the way that they got their name was they played Bob Dylan's Stuck Inside of Mobile with the Memphis Blues Again song. And they just had that repeating throughout their first gathering. And somehow that became the name that they went with, Memphis. These Memphis Milan designers it's really cool. They would take what they were seeing in the world, like the really expensive furniture world or really expensive architecture, and they would make similar things, like built on the same foundation, and then just make it look like a toy. The things that this group would create were very asymmetrical, geometric, and uber colorful. And something that people would say is that this look is the marriage of Bauhaus and Fisher-Price. Okay, so to continue the story of Memphis Design, it originated in 1981. And during that whole experimental phase of the 80s, it was, as far as I know, it was looked up to because it fit the mold of that experimental, doing things different, almost trippy concept that people gravitated towards in that time. But after the 80s, this thing became the pits of the design world. Like, people hated it. It was loathed, it was despised. You looked like an idiot if you had anything to do with it. But this is where this story continues now. I am seeing signs that this look is about to explode in the next few years. So I'll tell you why my trend radar meter is just tipping the scales. When we shift gears, when we move into a new trend, we tend to flip the switch and go from one extreme to the other. And that's what we're doing here. We were in minimalism, we were in the white world. We're flipping the switch to as much color and as much depth as possible. Another big indicator is that the big thinkers, the people that are getting paid to do things the most wild way, for example, fashion world, the perfume cologne world, the music world, they have started to use this, and they've been using it for a few years now, which is an indicator that this thing is going to hit the mainstream soon. All right, that's my explanation on Memphis Design. I cannot wait to watch this trend, to see where it grows and goes. I believe in the next 2 years, we will see it everywhere, and it'll be a very fun thing. If you're still wanting some more examples of what this looks like, do a quick Google search or Pinterest search for Memphis Design. You'll know exactly when you found it. All right, I hope you have an amazing week. I will see you next Tuesday.